Welcome to Jazz with Frankye, featuring international and local jazz and blues artists. And here's your host, Frankye Kelly.
The night is young, you and I are free. Baby, come and make sweet love to me.
Hello, everybody out there in TV land. Welcome to Jazz with Frankye. I am your host, Frankye Kelly, and we are once again in Floyd Pellom's 57th Street Gallery at 5701 Telegraph Avenue here in Oakland. And I have another wonderful, delightful vocalist that you're going to get to know her music, hear her music, and learn a little bit about her. I'm so happy she was able to join us today. Thank you for coming, Miss Daria Nile.
Thank you, Frankye, for having me. Pleasure.
Thank you. So you are going to be appearing here soon, huh?
Yes. March 4th, I will be here.
Okay.
It's Sunday. It's a supper show. It's from 6 to 9.
Okay. And the other thing I was going to, how long have you been singing?
I noticed that I liked singing around 6.
So since you were a little girl, so you've been singing all your life, pretty much.
Yeah, professionally for about 20 years.
Okay.
And my mother put me in dance first.
Okay.
And then I got accepted into a school, San Francisco School of the Arts, for dance.
Nice. Very nice.
But I I had to do something else. I got into singing later.
The way I look at it is that then you're multi-talented.
Yes.
You can dance, you can sing, you know. That's all pretty wonderful.
It helps.
So you came here from, you're living here in Oakland now?
Yes.
So where did you start out?
Well, I started singing the first time professionally in a club, Café du Nord in San Francisco.
Yeah, I know Café du Nord.
Yeah. And I went down there and I just wanted to sing, and I didn't have anything. I didn't have charts. I didn't know musicians. I don't know anything. I knew like 2 or 3 songs. Right? So I go down there and I see this band and I'm chomping at the bit, and I go up there and I sing a song, and then I remember I get off and the owner comes up and he's like, yeah, that was okay. You know, what's your name? And I said, Daria. And he's like, oh, well, do you have? I said, I would love to sing here. I love this club and the air and all that. And he's like, oh, well, do you have a band? I said, no, I don't have a band. He goes, do you have any charts? I said, well, no, I don't have any charts. He goes, no, you can't sing here. Go away.
Well, yeah. Where did you come? Did you come from? You said you came from New York. You started out born in New York.
Yeah, I was born in Manhattan. We moved. I was 7 when we moved from Manhattan. We moved to Arizona, and then in Arizona, I was doing some dance, and my mother had me audition for San Francisco Ballet. I got accepted, and then she moved. She moved for me and brought my grandmother and our 2 dogs out to San Francisco. Okay. Yeah, and then so the San Francisco Ballet, and then I got accepted into the School of the Arts, San Francisco School of the Arts. So that's what I was doing.
Moving around, doing the little things that you like to do. Wow. So what made you're a jazz singer. I've listened to you, I must tell you. I've listened to you, and you just have the most delightful presence and the most delightful voice.
Thank you.
You know, and I'm just thinking, well, what made her start singing? You sing jazz, or is that what you call what you sing? How you sing?
I remember my mother was out. She was a nurse, and she worked late night. And I was up, and I was touching her stereo. I wasn't supposed to do that, but she didn't know. She wasn't home. And I was going through the dial when we had to spin the dials back in the day. And I came across like 1920s music where they had the crooners, and they were singing. He was singing through that little thing. And I loved it. I sat there and I listened to it because I think it was so animated and full of character.
Right.
So hence when I'm on stage, character, I'm pretty
You're
theatrical.
delightful.
Yeah.
You're really delightful,
Thank
really
you.
talented. I love your delivery. I love your stage presence. I love the material that I've heard you sing. So, do you know what I want right now? Since I've had the privilege of hearing you, I'd like everybody out there in TV land to listen to Miss Daria Nile. So that was wonderful performance, Daria.
Thank you.
I know everybody out there is going to love you.
Thank you.
You know, this is a wonderful venue. I love Floyd Pellom's 57th Street Gallery, and we're doing the television show from here. And he has some wonderful art that he has on the walls, and the curator is Dale. I don't remember Dale's last name, but I will. But Dale is the person that you have to see. Right now, we have Sophia White's art in the background here, and I think it's absolutely lovely. You will be able to contact Dale. We'll have his name and his contact information on the screen towards the end of the show. But anyhow, so that style of singing that you do, you learned that from watching?
It resonated with me.
Uh-huh.
I liked it. It was animated and full of character.
Yeah.
So that's how I stuck to it. I liked it. I investigated more about it, and you know, when you start singing, you, in a way, I don't know about you, but some people, sometimes we listen to our ancestors or the ones who came before us, and we kind of emulate and learn the song.
Everybody does. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Everybody does that. Anybody that is a performer, an artist, anything in the arts, entertainment, they had someone to
see first.
I guess emulate. You know, you have to, everybody. You know, there's nobody that's just, oh, I just came on this myself. No, you had somebody that you looked at, studied, watched, or something like that, which is a good thing.
Yes.
It's a very good thing.
Yes.
So you came to the Bay Area. You've been doing this music. Is there someone, or is there someone that you listened to when you were learning to sing? Any particular singer or horn player?
I probably, my first one to hear was probably Billie Holiday. My mother had a couple of albums of hers.
Okay.
Besides all her folk music and rock and roll stuff she would
That's
listen to.
good you had all that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a big mix. But as I grew up more, it was all of them that I would listen to. But I really liked Fats Waller.
Oh my.
Yes. And Dinah Washington and Abby Lincoln.
Oh, she.
Later on in Abby Lincoln.
I loved her too. I really loved her. Got a chance to meet her and hang with her like a couple of times, 3 times when Yoshi's was up on Claremont, long time. What a delightful woman. Delightful woman.
She kind of reminds me. You remind me of each other a little bit.
Oh wow! Well, that's quite a compliment. So, the people that you play with, your band, do you have a select group that you're with most of the time, or do you get to pick from some of the good musicians?
Yeah, which I'm again lucky and blessed with. I do. I get to have the big pool, and since I've been coming here, you know, most of our greats come here, so they see me, I see them, and we pass out our cards. But yeah, I will be, this gig coming up on the 4th, I will have Leon Joyce, the drummer. I'll have Glenn Pearson, and Ken, he's got a Japanese last name, Okada, will be my bass player.
Your bass player.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
Sounds like a fun time. Well, I'm going to definitely be there.
Yes.
You know, I can't wait to enjoy your music. And I would like everybody out there right now to enjoy Miss Daria Nile again on Jazz with Frankie.
April in Paris, chestnuts in blossom, holiday tables under the trees. April in Paris, this
really, really like your style, Miss Lee.
Thank you.
Now, you know, something else that I like, I love coming here to 57th Street Gallery because it's got such a warm feeling. And Miss Sophia White's art is on the wall, and our curator, Mr. Dale Lee, is the person that helps, well, I guess he makes most of the decision, I guess, to choose what comes out here. And anybody out there that you're seeing this art and you want to get in touch with Mr. Dale Lee, the information will be on the screen. Now let's get back to you.
All right.
What kind of things do you have going on? You're doing a project? Okay, tell us about that.
I'm finally coming along with putting some of my own music together.
Great.
Yeah, because it's wonderful singing the standards. I love it, and I love how we keep them fresh, put our own thing on it. But I believe when we sing our own stuff, our own music, that's going to be the best. Yeah,
stuff that you write. So you've got some things written out.
Yes.
And
right now I'm hooking up with a guitar friend of mine, and he's helping me write them out. And they're kind of a mix. Obviously, they're jazz influenced,
of course,
but they're a little bit of folk and blues. So jazzy, folky.
So you're doing the Daria.
So yes,
the Daria thing.
I'm doing the Daria thing.
That's what we all do.
Yeah.
So what's your website where people can contact you?
The website is up. It's coming up. Daria_Nile at yahoo.com.
They can reach you that way.
They can reach me that way, or on Facebook, Daria Nile.
Okay, that's a good thing. Facebook is really, really something.
It's such a help.
Yeah, it is.
It's a wonderful help.
Well, so you're going to be here March 4th, here at Floyd Pellom's 57th Street Gallery. And you have some other things coming up. I'm sure people can email you or look on Facebook and find out where you're going to be performing.
Right.
You'll have a project for us to listen to. What are you thinking, about 6 months or so?
Yeah, probably about that time I'll start performing it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And once again, I'm very happy that you came to hang with us here.
Thank you. I'm very happy that I have the opportunity to sit in here and speak with you in this wonderful place.
All right.
Yeah.
So everybody out there in TV land, join us again next week for another Jazz with Frankye.
Since you came into my life, you made my world carefree. When you look at me, I see love in your eyes. Love with me and your sweet love is so rare. Tango with love, tango with love, so sweet. I look into your eyes.
Funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, and yet, you're my favorite work of art. Yeah. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, do you always say something smart? Don't change a half of me. Nah, if you care for me, I want you to stay, little Valentine. Please stay.